Why am I in purgatory? Because Satan put me here. I told him that I was watching a lot of TikTok. And you know what? I decided that I was a strong, independent succubus and I didn't need no man. I could do it all myself. And he told me, if you can really do it all yourself, then you'll be a perfect trad wifey in purgatory. And I was like, what? And then I was here. And then I found out I was stuck with this old lady spirit. Her name is Cheryl. She's very annoying and I hate her. She smokes cigarettes. She wears ugly shoes. She smells. Her fingers are yellow. Ugh. And she yells Bible quotes at me. Do you understand how offensive that is? It is so offensive. Anyway, I'm stuck here. I decided that I had to get the old lady doing something besides being annoying. And so we started playing cards. We do tarot cards and we work really hard at it. Really hard. And you know, I need to get out of purgatory. And to get out of purgatory, Satan told me that I have to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant.
I say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
Wonderful. I actually did almost everything correctly. I forgot all the cool stuff at my store. That's okay. Just throw a few things up here. Get that Emma Leviathan camera. Always be hot. AC has her popcorn. Wonderful, wonderful.
It hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
There we go. I did it. I got the products up. Yay! Oh my gosh. I remembered the mute button. Okay? You don't understand how monumental this is. I have a lady dog here. Let's see. I didn't cut off the song. You switched. I don't know which room you're in, AC. I don't know which room you're in. We have to get that other room hopping. I am streaming in landscape and vertical. And now I'm also available on Kick. But YouTube's my main home right now. So you can watch on YouTube at at landscape and vertical. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and post. I want to post the landscape chat. I'm actually enjoying the landscape format just because I can put more stuff up. Does it look cool? I think the landscape one looks really cool. There. Maybe that'll help. It's like I'm starting all over on YouTube again. Having to get everyone in here on 2 different streams. 3. I'm just torturing myself at this point. By the way, I will be getting a kitchen stream. Why am I in purgatory? Cheryl, it's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did that work? Was it the right chat? Did I... AC's in so many chats. Giraffe is watching you? He is. He's got his eye on you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I think it's a giraffe with a long neck. Joe wants you to know she's arrived. Yeah, I know. I've been talking to the camera company, trying to get this fixed. Oh, I don't like how that pinned message looks on here. Oh, I'm scared to make the chat any longer. Okay, hopefully that's enough time for the mods. Hi, Ira. Shalom. How are you? Hi, Vic. Alfie. Hello. Fuzzy Wuzzy's back. Tiffany Stout. Eddie. Thomas Campbell. Lots of people. Alessandro. Thank you all for being here. David's here. David Brissell. Busil. Love it. Love it. Love it. What a good night. I have no idea what that means. But welcome. Welcome, everybody. You love my live? It's amazing. Good. Good, good. That's what I like. I love it. I love that you're here supporting me every night. Tonight is Hellishly Hot News. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hellishly Hot News is when I pull a demon card from the tarot. And the demon card tells us who we're talking about, and we figure out what their situation is and why it's news. Doesn't that sound fun? Yes. Hellishly Hot News is tonight. You know, it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. Interesting, interesting. Just so you know, I had a big day. I was in the kitchen all day, not cooking. I was actually working on getting my kitchen live streams going again. I think I may have fixed it, so if you're out and about in the wee hours of the night, I am going to be testing, so I'm sorry if you get a bunch of notifications. I just gotta make sure that works. And hopefully we'll have the kitchen stream tomorrow, the actual kitchen stream, tomorrow night. But we'll see. We'll see how much I can do. The whole house seems to be wired up now. It's the summer of fun. That's what this is. That's what this is. Hopefully it all works out. It was a lot of work, and I haven't tested it yet because every time I test something, like, I can't test things, like, during the day because everyone comes in and I have to keep leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. I don't know, but it might be dead too because I'm cooking and not doing tarot cards. You never know. You never know, but I didn't want to test it yet. So I'll do that in the middle of the night while you're sleeping and hope that you didn't turn your notifications off. Who doesn't turn notifications off when they're sleeping? What is that about? I mean, you can literally program your phone not to give you certain notifications. Fix your phone. That way I can test my videos and no one will complain. They'll be like, Emma, we understand. We understand what's happening. But don't turn off all the notifications all the time. Just while you're sleeping, like the whole phone. Don't turn off my notifications. No. Don't do that. That would be bad. But if you want to come for the testing, it is going to be after tonight's show. So, that should be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Tarot cards tonight, $20 for a full reading. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Half off if you're a member of my army to defeat Satan. Now that I've been seeing you guys every day, I can't tell if I'm running out of things to tell you. I mean, I am amazing, though, and so Why wouldn't I be running out of things to tell you? So anyway, we'll switch it up. We'll have the get readies with me, the cooking streams, and as always, the tarot streams. Lots of fun over here. Lots of fun. I know that I'm going to get people that come in and they're like, you're not doing tarot? I'll be like, no. I am cooking. I'm supposed to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant. I can't spend all of my time down here, you know? What is wrong with you? That is... What the hell is wrong? I don't even want to think of that. Ugh. I'm sorry, Eddie. You're not a ruler. Okay? Not a ruler. You don't... Yeah. No. And I'm sorry, Eddie. You're definitely not a Tony. Be better. Oh. I do like beef ribs. No beef ribs tonight, though. I have good mods. I'm so glad. So glad. Thank you, mods. Without you, I could never do this landscape setting. You know? It's really awesome. I'm really enjoying it. It's a twofer. So, I'm trying to become ruler of hell. Move up nowhere. We're going down. Down, down, down. To the fiery depths of hell. Boy, these were a mess. I'll make it all the way to the bottom. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good for you, Knight Rider. Good for you. What do you mean, do I love Jesus or the devil? I never dated Jesus and I'm divorcing the devil. What do you want from me? It's just so weird. Is he cool at the parties? Yes, he's cool at the parties. Always bringing the wine. It's great. But doesn't mean I love him, though. Okay, that's a big, big stretch. Just like that other one. Ugh. I'm sure Jesus would rather deal with me than Satan. I mean, look at me. And look at Satan. Sunburned. You know. Cheetah covered fingers. Cheetah puff covered fingers. Cheese puff. I don't know. Ugh. Always having a little something on his chin. Like, really? I know he does suck. Satan sucks the most. That's why you should join my army to defeat Satan. It's a very good time. It's only $4.99. It's like buying me a cup of coffee, you know? I really do like coffee, so you should definitely consider that. Keep me happy, you know? Anyway, yeah, I am ready to destroy Satan, although he did say he was coming to check in on me, which is also why I am really in need of getting those kitchen streams going again. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to come down here and he's going to be like, Emma, have you been cooking and cleaning and looking pleasant? And I'll be like, of course I have. And I need some video evidence, a little proof, you know? I gotta catch up a little. I've been slacking. We've just been hanging out in my tarot room every night. I am in trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gonna be so much. How do you do this show? So yeah, I'm a little unnerved. We found that out last night. We also found out last night that Cheryl is stuck in the land of in-between. And I thought it was a clerical error. But now I'm thinking that she may have been a vigilante, okay? She was very devout. She read her Bibles, and then something happened. And it involves, like, money or material thing. I'm not sure what, but something happened, okay? And she committed the M word. Do you know what that is? You know? She did the unspeakable. The unspeakable. But she prayed and prayed all those years, so then what do you do with her? And, you know, it wasn't really her fault, but, like, she had to do it. But, like, did she really have to do it? So it's a really, really complicated situation. And last night she asked me if, you know, she could get some help. And my camera really hasn't been glitching as much now, so yeah, that was really cool to have that talk with her. The M word. The M word. Do you know what I'm talking about? Scary stuff. Anyway, yeah, I kind of told her I'd help her out, and now I'm, like, looking for this photo. A lot happened last night. Like, you should really check out last night's readings. I suggest it very much. Very interesting stuff there. You know, first it's just another discussion with Satan, which pretty much went like,
blah blah blah.
You know, over and over and over again. And like,
blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, we switched to Cheryl. And we talked to Cheryl a little bit last night. Found out some very interesting things. Very, very interesting. I know, right? He always just goes on and on and on. We're gonna be together again. You wait and see. Da da da. He is right where I want him. It is amazing. It was a really, really good episode. I think I put it in the top episodes on my profile. If I remember right. I gotta get a thumbnail for it. I always need thumbnail help. Oh. So, what do you think? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are you ready? I'm ready, but are you ready? Knight Rider, your Filipino wife brought her whole family over, and now you're married. All right. Sounds like you're going to have a very, very disrupting, interesting time. So make sure you make the best of it. You'll thank yourself. Think of it as a goofy comedy rather than like an M-word plot to hurt someone, you know. Anyway, that's my wedding advice for you, Knight Rider. That is my wedding advice. You know. All right, we're ready.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Hello, Emma Leviathan here, your favorite demon. It is time to do the news. Yes, are you excited? I am so excited. What is going to happen with the news here? You see, someone's in trouble. Or did something ridiculous, or something happened to them, or, you know, from fraud to the M word. We cover it all. We cover it all. You know? Now, I'm going to shuffle these cards. Someone's going to come out of this card. It's going to be a demon. Okay? A very, very interesting demon. We're going to read all about the demon, and then we're going to go through what's going on in that demon's life. I'm going to sneak it out. I'm going to sneak it all. Sneak it all. Now, I will be telling the future as I am a demon by playing a game with my trusty, vigilante, old lady ghost named Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl, I won't tell them how disgusting you are. Okay, I know, I get it. You had a hard life. I have to feel sympathetic for you. Thank you for not messing with my camera, by the way. Ah, Anyway. Cheryl helps me read the cards. I shuffle them. Cheryl pulls them out. Cheryl puts them on the table. She puts them in a specific order. She moves my hands sometimes. She does it all. I do it too. I mean, like, you know, it's not just her. It's me too. Yeah, but anyway, between our advice, you know, something's got to give. Something's got to be, you know, either right or helpful. Okay? Something. Anyway. So, who do you want to tell us about tonight? Cheryl, that's a lot of people. Those actually look like last week's people. Okay, we're not... Do we really need an update now? I don't even remember the story. You really expect me to remember other people's problems that far back? I don't think so. No. Anyway, pick one. Pick one for me, Cheryl. I will take that one. Paimon. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Paimon. Paimon. Paimon is a king of hell in command of an ostentatious 200 legions. 200 legions! You think I can collect them from him? Oh my gosh, we need to find a way to scam him out of his followers. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Okay. That is a lot, you guys. That would be like the jackpot. Also, you can help me in my plan to defeat Satan by liking, sharing, and subscribing as well. You know, that would be helpful. Anyway, 200 legions, 200. According to Wire's pseudo monarchia daemonum, and according to some book that's horribly named. Why couldn't they just call it the wise demon book or something, you know, like easy. Too many big words. People try to make themselves look important. Anyway, back to the book. Oh. Unlike many of the hellish monarchy, Paimon's legions of supporters are not all lower-ranking demons. Half of these under his command are fallen angels with a lower rank, but 100 of them were the angelic host of powers. Paimon manifests as riding a camel, but unlike many of the demons who manifest as soldiers or warriors, his face is very feminine in appearance. Interesting. Paimon's areas of expertise are many. He is knowledgeable in the arts and sciences, philosophy, and even the past and present and future. I know, all the demons, the past, the present, and future. See, it's in the book. When Paimon is summoned, he is preceded first by a line of trumpeters to announce his appearance, followed by a line of those under his command, and then a clang of cymbals and other musical instruments, and finally he will appear riding his camel very slowly into view. He loves the dramatic entrance. Obviously. After the grand entrance, Paimon is very arrogant and loud, and may take some time for the summoner to attract his underworld attention to pose questions or request. However, Paimon is very knowledgeable, and it is perhaps understandable that he manifests such an ostentatious manner out of missing the glory of his former heavenly incarnation. If you can bear with his admittedly long-winded and abrasive entrance, his gifts can be worth the time and the effort. Oh my God. He is arrogant, and he needs a grand entrance for everything. Oh my God. I mean, do you think he'll pull out the red carpet for me too? Like that could be all right, you know? And I could just ignore him, you know? Maybe have one of you tell me when he needs me to speak to him, you know? And then, yeah. Then I could, you know, talk him into giving me all his followers. I like this. Beware of unfavorable first impressions. Many intellect and knowledgeable individuals are awkward or abrasive at first as a defense mechanism. One should watch out for those actions within oneself. So he's very giving, which is a good thing, right? Good for you. Good for you, Paimon. Very giving. Just loud and boisterous and annoying and want a grand entrance for everything. But giving is nice. You know, I like giving. I do. I mean, I don't like giving things. I like when people give things to me. Sorry, I had to clarify a little bit. Anyway. What is going on with you, Paimon? What is going on with you? I feel like this desk is a little too close. Okay. This. There we go. hungry already. My stomach is growling. All right. Paimon. Riding on a desert on a horse with no name. Arrogance again. Really, really arrogant. Especially when it comes to money. He typically tries to work with others. It's in reverse. Like at first they're fighting. But when you reverse it, it's like everybody can win, okay? Like we don't have to just keep fighting and being ridiculous. Everybody can win. But he's still fighting. trying to solve a problem and forever fighting. And sometimes he just has to get over it and walk away. You know, it's not worth his time. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. King of Pentacles. Possibly not making the money that they used to. Making bad decisions with money. Arrogant. Ace of Swords. New ideas. And the Empress. This is interesting. Sword is going this way like that. Ace of Swords is about new ideas. Swords are all about thinking, but I don't know why, and I never bring up health, but for some reason I just thought that the swords can be used for surgery or you know, something new with this. And then this Empress comes here. Surgery, fighting. This is the Ace. Why is he to the side pointing at the Empress? The Empress is about love, fertility, love of animals, love of like everything. Just the mother of nature is who the Empress is. Look at her. Sitting in the grass, her fancy strawberry outfit. Is it strawberries? Yeah, strawberry outfit. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. So, okay, what the hell is this about the King and the Ace of Swords and the Empress? Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. so hungry. There's something on my head here. Like pushing on my shoulders as well. The Six of Pentacles. It's like, Paimon, you have given enough. It is time to worry about you. Okay? And I know you think about you all the time because I think about me all the time, but then sometimes I'm nice and that's like not good. And you know, but it is good because I'm supposed to be pleasant, but you know how it goes, right? And it's just like, no, like sometimes it's just gotta be about you, not all these peasants. No, not not giving to the peasants. No. That hospital bill is going to be outrageous, isn't it? You're in hell. Free healthcare. Don't worry. We have an excellent burn unit down in hell. An excellent burn unit. Vision and ritual. Ooh. Strength. Paimon has to be strong, man. Everyone's always fighting over him, like fighting with him. Like the strength that Paimon has. He has the strength of, like, you know, someone who can gently open the lion's mouth. Why is there so much arrogance on this chart, though? Is he just over it? Does he feel like he's been nice enough? What happened to you? I mean, if you're dealing with things nicely, it's not very nice. So I don't know what your deal is. You know? Ridiculous. Vision. So you see yourself very differently than others see you, apparently. A ritual, something that's done over and over and over again on top of this Empress. Interesting. Thank you for subscribing. He needs to get back on the camel. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Tell me more about this interest. God, I'm so hungry. Paimon, why are you so hungry? Is it because you're on a camel in the desert? You are really skinny. Why don't you eat more? She's really skinny and it's just, she's hungry. So hungry. Oh my god. I think she's really gonna like my cooking streams, you know? We're just gonna have to tell her about them, remember? You know? Man. So hungry. I do. I need some oat bites. Got the Four of Pentacles right here. Sorry, my news thing is in the way. We've got the Five of Pentacles again. No, 4, 5, 6. In a circle here. 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can't see. Let me show you. There you go. It's in a circle. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. You got the Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Vision, the Ritual.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Yep. So it feels like Paimon is starving and cranky. You know, I think if people would just feed her more, she wouldn't be so cranky all the time. You know? Her preferred gender is she. I know, she told me, okay? It just came through. Four, 5, 6. Holding on to the money. Asking for help. Giving back. It did mention a surgery. I heard surgery for the Empress. Angry man to an amazing woman. Interesting. Why is this ritual here? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think Paimon may be transitioning, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, and she doesn't have to tell everybody why she's doing it. And, you know, if she has to walk away from those people, then whatever. She can do that, okay? Or they can just stop being jerks. She's dealt with your nonsense for long enough. That's why she has the strength, the patience to get through it. She's just unhappy. She has a vision of where she wants to go and who she is and wants to become. And you know, she's been very patient. Very, very patient. Giraffe. Temperance. Patience. Guardian angel. In this deck, she's a motherly figure. Just like the Empress. Remember, she's very giving. The Queen and the King of Wands. I hate humans, but I'm supposed to be pleasant, okay? Look at me. So pleasant. I'm a nice demon. A nice demon, okay? I know. God, I'm so hungry. Paimon, why don't you eat? What is this about? The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This is quite the process. Boy, oh boy. I don't know. So it gave me a king and a queen. Now, I don't really see any cards about transition. It's just led that way. But I have a king and a queen. Could the queen be the king? Or the king be the queen? Or is this a love reading and I just got it completely confused? I don't know. Date. Change. Okay. Change, regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, cycle. And we've got date, courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. I understand the change, but the date, the change is on, the chains is on the king, the queen of the king, or the vice versa. I don't know. She. Queen of Wands is the strong, independent cat lady. Courting, dating. The dating is between Left Behind and the King of Pentacles. Anniversary or meetup. Or Paimon, are you going to transition and then meet up with your ex? Is this what's happening? Very interesting. Very interesting. No, tell me more about this date, okay? Like, tell me more. So why you're not eating? So hungry. Temptation. Being seduced by another, it's hard to resist, unsure about current lover. Appearances. Projecting an image, being in the spotlight. Narcissistic personality. I think Paimon wants to transition and then show her ex how good she looks now. Paimon, I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't know if your ex really cares. Like, what is this obsession? Why? Why do you have to do this? Like, this really seems petty and weird. And I, don't call your ex. Like, this transition is for you. It's not for them. As someone who gets visited by Satan almost nightly, I can tell you, like, they're not gonna care. Temptation. Look at those red high heels. I know you look great in them. Come on. Come on. You don't need to strut around in front of your ex acting like so great. Like, this is just, don't do it. Just don't do it. Seems like, oh my gosh. I am going to get the same hind card out for you, Paimon. Rooted potions and spells. Rooted is in reverse. What is the number? It's so hard to read. No. All right. Rooted. Grounded, connection. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic, merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. We are often told to start with a building intuition, which is undoubtedly true. Never underestimate the power of working with the spirit. You need to lean to ground and spiritual information into your physical life. To be flighty is to connect to spirit, but to be rooted is to become a channel for spirit. You become a vessel that allows the divine intelligence to spread the wisdom here on earth. A more familiar word is manifestation. Being grounded is about being present and aware of how many things make you feel. You have to feel your body. In reverse, rooted is even more significant. You have lost your way or feel unsafe, unsupported, or entirely out of body. It can be hard to grow something when you do not have soil to support its foundation. Put your goals aside and take them to create an earth-based practice. You might find that your magic hasn't worked and you're wondering why. That is because this piece of the puzzle is missing. This is especially true if you have never consciously grounded before, and this is your practice, and watch yourself grow. I have seen before what being out of body is like. Luckily when I got into my meat suit, it was a very solid foundation. I didn't have to worry about anything. It was just ready to go. And it was the divine feminine energy. But if that foundation is not quite there, I could understand the predicament and the need for grounding. Potion and spells, 28. Need to be able to build off a sturdy foundation. 28. And maybe eat something, Paimon. My God. I'm so hungry. Like, I snacked, though, earlier, but, like, this is Paimon. This is not me. This is so hungry. So hungry. Gary, if you keep talking like that, everyone's going to know you're gay. Projection. My goodness. Potions and spells, 28. Manifesting and calling. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Oh, God. I had no idea, but I guess it's Paimon, so Paimon's just giving us an exclusive interview about her transition. This is very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. Paimon needed sturdy ground. She needed, to be sure. All these things. Potions and spells are how a witch weaves her magic spell, calling into existence her deepest desire. Potion making and spell crafting are two rituals that, when done correctly, can bring dozens of manifestations. Adding a little pinch of this and a little pinch of that. And that here and that there can change your creation ever so slightly, and is an art that has been passed down through hundreds of generations, through many cultures. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. One of the best nights of the year to create a potion and work spells is on the Samhain, when the veil is at its thinnest. Weaving your magic on the night is like supercharging your magical creations and rituals. Our ancestors would work spells on Samhain to survive the winter. For a time, magic was the very bread and butter of survival, a way to protect, nourish, and support through good times and bad. Should you receive the potion spell card, know that you should begin learning the art of potion making and spell crafting. The more personal spell or potion, the better chance of favorable outcome. And while you're at it, Paimon, maybe you could learn to cook, because I am starving. So much. You are capable of manifesting anything you wish. You are the director of life, and as a witch, you are better equipped to manifest the exact life you deserve and desire. Think big. The potion and spells available to you are endless. You can have and create anything you choose. Make it your mission to craft your life. Hear that? It's your life. It's not their life. You know, and you try and you try, and you work things out with them, and you tell them, and you explain, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I just have to go on my own. You know? Go my own way. Go my own path. Because something doesn't feel right. And something's off. But whatever you do, Paimon, don't go flaunt it to your ex. I'm telling you, they don't care. They really don't care. But, you know, whatever decision you make, the change you make, the metamorphosis, the cycle, that is up to you to make. It's not up to anybody else. You do what you want. It's your life. There's going to be mean, hateful people, but that's everywhere. You should look at my chat. I mean, it's mean and hateful all the time. It just is what it is. You got to get thick skin to live the life that you want to live. Everyone's always going to have a problem with something. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that. Even friends you had, they're just going to be like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like that. You said something I don't like. You did something with your life that I don't like. So now I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. And you just get used to it, and it just keeps happening. And it's just like, whatever. Not everyone's a let go down, though. Some people are just stupid, and you have to be patient with them. You understand the patience, don't you? You got that temperance card. You're very patient. You're very strong. You can put up with a lot, but then sometimes you just can't put up with it, and then you have to walk away. It is what it is. That's life, right? That's life. That's how it goes. Whether you transition or not. Anyway, since you're going to be transitioning and being someone new, there's those 200 legions. Those 200... How many? How many is it? It doesn't say right there. How many? How many? 200 legions. Okay, now looking at that, that doesn't seem like quite a lot, but every little bit helps. So if you could give me maybe your 200 followers, you know, have them like and subscribe and share, I would really, really appreciate that, Paimon. You know, you do you. You don't need that old life. You don't need those old followers. You just give them to me. Just give them to me. That is all. Okay? Oh my gosh. Grounding right here again. It was on my shoulder, or on my wrist here. That's interesting. Okay. Resolution. That's a good one. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Fresh start. I'll take that. And slow down. Okay, yeah, there you go. Those are good ones. Those are good words of advice. I like those. I like those a lot. Resolution. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember, the resolution doesn't always happen in the way you hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Resolution. Then again, we have grounding. This is the grounding card, right? You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your hands, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that this brings. You have to find a stable, solid foundation. You don't feel like you were given that. I feel like all humans feel that way, okay? Life is very hard. Learning how to be like one of the humans and be pleasant, it's very hard. And I still have to convince you that I'm a demon, so there's that. This is just a whole mess. Satan is torturing me. This is ridiculous. Here I am telling humans how hard their human life is. Cry me a river. My life is harder. It just is, okay? Trying to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant. This is so much work. Slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. You have to be sure, is this a decision you really want for the rest of your life? Is this the way you're going to go? You don't have to get there at record speed, okay? You can slow down, Really think through your choices and your decisions, because each part of life stacks on top of the other. One decision leads towards one thing, another decision leads towards another thing, and that is where you have to go. And then fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you've been given. And eat something, for God's sakes, Paimon. I'm so hungry. Anyway, that was the news with Paimon. I hope you guys enjoyed that and found it insightful or entertaining, Thank you, Paimon, for that exclusive interview here on Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now, I do have tarot card readings open if you would like a reading. They are only that, but I have to get a snack. I'm so hungry. I am so freaking hungry. So, if you could watch this awesome video that I made and maybe check out my store, paywithyoursoul.com, for all sorts of updates, links, bios, merchandise, and all that good stuff, I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, I need a snack. I'll be right back. I'm back. I know I owe you a fit check, but I have to eat. I'm just looking through all the comments. You like the picture of the fresh start card? Aren't you surprised? Did you notice that Cheryl wasn't her, like, normal old lady bigoted self during that reading? I'm telling you, something happened last night. She seems to be glitching my screen less. She's being nicer and telling people to let bygones be bygones. I mean, I don't think that was her normal reading. Cheryl feels heard. Thank you for the subscription. I still don't know what she was a vigilante about, and I still haven't found the old picture in this house. Do you think that's what she's stuck to? Do you think that's what she's tethered to, is some picture? She's in the land of in-between, though. It can't be something that simple. Lady, they want to see you. You'll probably come up because you want to sniff my food, huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Yeah. I said come on. Yeah, you are. There's your good side. Oh, good girl. Yes, she came with the house. Those were grapes. I ordered a bunch of healthy food and now I have so much salad in my drawer. And grapes. Tiny portion packaged grapes. Yes, Satan dumped me here on Earth and I have a house and a dog. And don't forget the cat. The cat eats a lot too. He tells me all about it all day long. But yes, Satan dumped me here and it's really hard. It's like really hard. You know? Exactly, Tiffany. Is that really a good deal for a demon princess? It would be queen, okay? We don't want to go into any incestual stuff there. It would be the demon queen. We were married, okay? But I guess sometimes, you know, it would be fun, you know, to go... I'm not going to get into that. But, you know... Anyway... Satan really is good at role play. Okay, we had a lot of fun. I'm a demon. Demon. I will trade an overpriced one-bedroom apartment for my house. I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with this house, but it is really cute. It's in a good area. I have a lot of yard. Do you know why it's like that? Satan didn't want anyone to hear me yelling at him, okay? So he gave me enough land that, you know, I could yell at him. But I haven't been yelling at him. I've been very nice. Okay? He just keeps squeezing that rag, though, and squeezing that rag. One day... I just might snap. Although that one time I got very upset. Not that upset. I mean, I'm a nice demon, right? Anyway, everything he does is so calculated and manipulative. have been more than fair. You know, he's going to come down here and he's going to see how much I've done. And he's going to judge me like he always does. You know, and then possibly we'll start reminiscing, you know. Have a little bit of the devil's lettuce, you know. Hopefully he'll bring me a bouquet of onions and, yeah, it'll be a good time. I'll show him how I've been cooking, cleaning, looking pretty, and being pleasant. I've been doing a really good job. And, you know, he'll see what a good trad wifey I am. What a good succubus I am. You know, he thinks one thing will lead to another and he'll have me back in his arms, but no. I'll trick him. I need to become the new ruler of hell. If he's down here, is that a good place to trick him? I was thinking we would do this, like, you know, diplomatically. Like have a vote. You know, I saw that happen here. You just have a vote. You don't have to hurt everybody, you know? But, I mean, I still have to have the military backing me in case things go haywire, you know. I'm trying my hardest. Anyway. Should I get him then or later? Or he never sees it coming? I don't know. You think I'd make a great ruler? I think so too. I know so. You know? Hashtag make hell hot again. Make hell hot again. You can buy the hats at my store. Paywithyoursoul.com. I have make hell hot again hats. You know? And I've also got my symbol on all sorts of apparel. Have you seen it? Ah. Look at all this good stuff you can get at my store and more. Look at this. Look at this. I get this great hoodie with my symbol on it. Isn't that the coolest? The coolest, okay. I've got this free giraffe shirt. You know? That's pretty cool. I like it. Look at him. He looks just like Giraffe. Because it is him. That's his mugshot. You know? Don't you want a tank top with Giraffe's mugshot on it? Do you know how tough you will look? Tough. Okay? How come every time I mention Giraffe, you mess with the camera, Cheryl? I don't know what their deal is. I really don't. I've got these cool shorts. Look at these. Look at these basketball shorts. They are awesome, awesome, awesome. They've got my symbol right here. How cool is that? In the black. And then check out the pockets. In the pockets, it's got black stitching right here. And in the pockets, look. It's got my little symbol right there. And if you go to my store right now and you use the code SUMMERFUN, you will get 15% off, okay? So definitely check that out. I know they are so cool. So cool. They go really well with the tank top and the flip-flops. Look at those. Aren't those cool? Aren't those cool? Those are the coolest. Those are the cool. You've got a whole outfit there. A whole outfit. And a towel. You've got a towel. It's a super soft towel. Super soft. It's got my symbol on there. Lawful rights are human rights. Save giraffe. Save giraffe. Giraffe lives matter. Entertainment purposes only. Do not let Cheryl into the land of the living. Abolish HR. Cook clean, look pretty, be pleasant. Write a letter. All the funny stuff from my show is on there. It's just on there. Isn't that the coolest? Oh, I love this towel. I love it. It's so soft. I want to use it, but it's for merchandising, so I can't. Which is pretty lame. But you can buy one. You can buy one and, you know, use it. Use it. Okay, I have to take this off. I was feeling so constricted after eating. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I got something to eat. I am doing tarot cards readings. They are $20 for a full reading, $10 for a half reading. Half off if you are a member of my army to defeat Satan and or the local 999. So if you'd like a reading, there's no one on the list right now. You can get a reading right now. Right now. Nobody asked you to sacrifice anything to Satan. This is an anti-Satan show. Obviously, you have not been watching anything. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty much out of coffee. This is a tragedy. An absolute tragedy. Interesting. Yes, you are missing a lot of everything. You should read the description, okay? Read the description. I don't know what your problem is. Of course you are missing. You did not watch the episodes. You did not even sit for a minute. You just saw my name and then you just assumed everything because the humans think they know everything off of one little thing. Even though you write a description, you take the time to write the description, you make the intro videos, you write the blogs, and they still don't get it. God. What do I need to do with these humans? They really are slow. They are so slow. Totally demon prejudice. Just so you guys know, this is streaming in vertical and landscape. So, you can join either one. There's 2 different platforms, 2 different formats. I put the link up, so if you want to check out the landscape version, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. No? Nobody wants a reading? Readings available. $20, $20 for a full reading, $10 for a half reading. Members, as always, get half off of the readings. If you want a reading, get one now. Get one now before they're all gone. All gone, gone, gone. He knows all about demons but doesn't understand descriptions on videos. My goodness. My goodness. You're digging the draft fit. I didn't do the fit check. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Do you want to see what I'm wearing? It's time for a fit check.
Alright. Today's outfit. This is it. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for buying snacks. I like that right there. There we go. Oh no. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't have the doc that tells me what is going on as far as tips and subscriptions. I just noticed that. So if you did tip me and I didn't say anything, I am sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. So thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all the followers. So this is my outfit for tonight. It's a vest. I wish I had like a clamp here so it pulled it in, but I don't. But if it were my ideal outfit, it would be like this vest was fitted and wrapped around. I'm wondering if I could like put it in a little tie and hold it. But anyway, I like this vest because it's got these big flaps and they looked really good with my suit top today, which was this. Right there. See? It looked really cool. It just got so hot and stuffy in here. But a cool looking outfit nonetheless. Very good. Very good. I got this cool necklace right here. It kind of reminded me of a tie. So like I had a suit and tie on. And yeah, this is like a black silver thing going on. So yeah. This is the more casual one. You know, first it goes for jackets on, and then the jackets get unbuttoned, and then the jackets are on the chair. Next thing you know, you're asking the bartender to give you a ride home. Anyway, it's nice. I like it. I like today's outfit. And it looks great with wings. Pretty cool looking. Very serious look. Very, very serious. It's Take these broken wings and learn to fly. These are great wings. They really are. You know, I had to have something demon-like and waterproof and you know, really look the part of the demon, right? Because I am a demon and I have to convince you that I'm a demon before I can consensually acquire your souls. You know? Duh. So anyway. Anyway, this is my outfit today. I actually really like it. Pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it. No, I cannot sell you a set of wings. I actually bought these wings from a woman in the Ukraine. I have not seen any other wings like it. She said that the wings might not even make it through the mail, but they did. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine still having to sell products you bought on Etsy during the middle of a war? Can you imagine that? It was a lot to get me these wings, and I love them. I love them very much. Kind of makes you think of, like, how much everyone else's life sucks as well. You know, but maybe not that bad, like having to go through war to go mail a set of wings off to a spoiled rich demon, you know? Just a little bit. Oh my god, Starborn is hilarious. I think Reno's okay with not hitting it. I just saw what was going on in the chat and now I'm dead. I'm dead. Just so you guys know, a lot of times I miss the chat. Because I've got so much stuff going on in my head that I have to let out. But then sometimes I see it and I go, wow. Isn't that interesting? Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Wow. I'm still hungry. Mm. Nobody wants a tarot card reading? Nobody? Nobody? No, Jimbo. I'm waiting to see if anyone wants a tarot card reading. But I might just go upstairs and turn on the other stream and see how it goes. Well, there's the meat suit Emma, and then there's the possessed Emma. So there's that. You know, it's not easy to be possessed. You have to be pretty... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Should I talk about my meat suit and how easily it was to take her soul because of her immoral acts? I don't feel like that would be nice. You know, I don't feel like that would be nice at all. Why? Because it's in the kitchen. I don't have a kitchen here. I want to start testing my kitchen streams. I used to talk East Coast. I have a full reading for $20, a half reading for $10. They're pretty long. I can either do whatever Cheryl brings to the table, or I can do, what do you call it? A question. Yeah, a cooking stream. I don't think you found the right one, John. I am really hungry, though. I know, Purgatory cookies. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness. I'm Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With all the computer testing business. I'm just trying to make this the best show possible. At least for the summer. It'll be good. Oh, I don't know. You think in a world with billions of people that people don't look alike? I do need some energy. That's all right. That's all right, Jimbo. I think I'm going to go set up the computer. So, it'll be, I might have to turn it on and off a few times, but if you do want to hang out while I'm in my kitchen and setting that up, you are welcome to. If not, I'm sorry about all the notifications. It is what it is. I figure I'll do it in the middle of the night, though. Everyone has 7 people that look like them statistically. Tell Jerry you said hi. Did you hear that? You haven't been the center of the story lately, huh? I know. That's probably for the best. You've had enough happen to you. Poor little giraffe. I just love him so much, you know? So much has happened. poor little Jericho. Poor little boy. All right, you guys. I will see you there or not. Thank you for joining me tonight. That was a fun episode.